You're listening to Young and Restless Update 24. All the latest in television entertainment news. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone have a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Martin admitted to kidnapping Sharon and Phyllis. Tracy asks her fiancé at the club, "Who are you?" He claims she's not making any sense. She hisses, "Stop. Are you Alan or Martin?" Ashley informs Martin about Alan's death in the autumn, despite him claiming to be him. She challenges him to tell her she is incorrect. He says that's a serious accusation. Tracy exclaims, "It cannot be true. Take a chance on me." A new love interest for the young and restless most eligible bachelor. When Laurent does not answer, Tracy turns away. Jack wonders how he could have done this to their sister. Ashley rails at him for going after her sister after making sure she was tucked away in that clinic for what he did to her. He tells Ashley she obviously needs more therapy. Turning to Tracy, he reminds her that he made her happy. He then accuses Ashley of putting these insane ideas into Tracy's head because she was attracted to him. He asks Tracy how she could stop loving him after all they shared. Tracy cries that she fell in love with a lie. Laurent protests that he wanted to spend the rest of his life with her. Jack says enough and urges Chance to arrest him already. Laurent balks. For what? Chance says impersonating his dead brother seems like a good start, but that's not the only crime I'm here for. Laurent insists falling in love isn't a crime. Tracy changed his life. He doesn't understand where all this hostility is coming from. Everyone knows Martin assaulted Ashley. Ashley strides over and tells him she knows with every fiber of her being who he is. When he dragged her down that hallway, God knows what would have happened if Tucker hadn't showed up. That wasn't enough for him, though. He had to go after her sister too. Through gritted teeth, she says she hopes he rots in hell. Chance wants Laurent to accompany him. Tracy shouts that he kidnapped Sharon and Phyllis. He says he has no idea what she is talking about. Jack advises Laurent that the truth is soon to be revealed, and he should be prepared for the repercussions. He lunges at him, but Chance steps in. Ashley informs him that he has had enough of hurting her and her sister. They will ensure that he never hurts anyone again. Laurent is perplexed as to how people could mistake him in this way, given how much he has loved Tracy. Tracy regrets being so naive. He decides that in the interest of setting the story straight, he'll leave with Detective Chancellor. Tracy says this is proof that he's not Alan. He's more worried about how this looks than he is about her being gutted because of his lies. He insists that he loves her. Tracy asks if she was just an experiment too, seeing how long he could string her along until he broke her heart. He says, "It's mine that's broken." Tracy laughs and cries in disbelief as Chance leads Laurent out of the club. Jack and Ashley comfort her. Phyllis anticipates a confrontation. Nick and Sharon meet Phyllis at Crimson Lights, where she's anxious to hear the new information. She also asks Nick to call Summer, who needs her dad. Sharon tells Phyllis about the surveillance equipment found in the farmhouse and linked to the room they were locked in. They also found their cell phones. It's one step closer. Phyllis wants to find out which one of those Laurent twins kidnapped them and nail him to the wall. Nick explains they didn't turn up any concrete proof of identity, but they were gathering fingerprints. Sharon says Chance got a text and had to go. She's hoping he's finding answers as they speak. "How are you holding up?" Phyllis isn't well. She's having nightmares and thinking everyone she looks at could be the voice. Sharon's the same. Phyllis says they need to find whoever played God with their lives and pushed them to death. She needs to look them in the eye and says, "Guess what?" Sharon tells Phyllis to have faith. Chance is close. She points out if it turns out this was Alan or Martin Laurent, their nightmare will end, but Tracy's is just beginning. Phyllis feels so bad and hopes she's not in danger. At the station, Laurent tells Chance he knows nothing about kidnappings, so this shouldn't take long. Chance warns him fingerprints are being processed right now. He says, "They're not mine." He claims he's Alan Laurent, though he can see why Chance would be confused after that scene at the athletic club. He reminds the cop of the Abbott family's mental health issues. Chance thinks it sounds like he's breaking confidentiality, Lawrence says he just wants them to get the help they need and insists he has nothing to hide. Chance says, "We'll see about that." At Crimson Lights, Sharon brings Phyllis a drink. She says that's so sweet. Sharon teases, "It's like I read your mind." Nick remarks that he's still getting used to them being nice to each other, but there's clearly a bond here. Phyllis says they went through hell together. She still doesn't understand why he targeted them. Sharon says her mind keeps going back to him saying he saw them as an experiment. They were like mice in a maze, playing by his rules. He messed with the wrong women. More. Kate Linder reveals the story that chokes her up. Tracy feels responsible. In the club, Tracy tells Jack and Ashley she can't believe she didn't see this in all the months they spent together. Ash reminds her he fooled her more than once. This is on him. He victimized them and left them with trauma to deal with. He's a master manipulator who is adept at stepping into Alan's shoes. How could Tracy possibly know the difference when she didn't know the real Alan? Jack agrees. The blame is squarely on Laurent. Tracy tears up and thanks them for trying to make her feel better. But she brought him there and put them all in terrible danger. Jack asks her to stop blaming herself. None of this is her fault. Tracy feels so stupid. Ashley and Jack saw how loving and attentive he was. They all bought it. Tracy cries, "Why didn't I know it was too good to be true?" If he abducted Sharon and Phyllis, she's responsible for that too. Sharon and Phyllis receive their retribution. At the police station, Chance informs Laurent that he has 2 women who want to talk with him. He assumes Tracy and Ashley are present and adds, "Bring them in." I am looking forward to it. However, it is Sharon and Phyllis who appear. Laurent says Sharon and maintains he does not know who Phyllis is. Phyllis calls him a piece of junk and inquires, "Why did you kidnap us?" Laurent calls it all an irritating error. Phyllis wants to punch him. Sharon claims it is not a mistake and that they come to find out the truth. Laurent blames Ashley's did for all of this. She told Tracy lies about him. Sharon can see he's suffering from delusional narcissism. He understands she's looking for someone to punish, but that's not him. She came to him for help to prove her innocence because she trusted him. She can't possibly believe this nonsense. Phyllis and Sharon start reciting their captor's riddles out loud and ask, "Why would you kidnap us? Torture us? What was the point?" He claims he has no idea what they're referring to. Phyllis pulls out a water bottle and asks, "Do you want a drink?" She muses, "Unless you're afraid." "Are you afraid it might be drugged?" He announces he's leaving. Chance says he's not. Sharon and Phyllis keep at him about his experiment. They know he kidnapped them, and they know he's Martin the psychopath. He says Martin is dead. Phyllis wants to know why he picked them. Did you want us to unravel? Did you want us to fall apart? They didn't. They won and he lost. Tracy figured it out. We beat you. We beat you. Laurent pounds the table and screams, "Enough," as he leaps to his feet. Chance braces. Sharon muses, seems that we've hit a nerve. Laurent claims it's just that his life has been turned upside down. He wanted to marry Tracy and came back. Laurent argues that they wouldn't be there as a united front if it hadn't worked. Sharon asks if he's kidding. After all the things this bitch put her through over the years, Phyllis hates Sharon even more. Laurent thinks this is reverse psychology. Sharon and Phyllis keep up the act, insulting each other and arguing at the top of their lungs. Laurent tells them this is heavy-handed if they're trying to get a confession. Chance says they don't need it. He has plenty of evidence. He hollers that they're bluffing. Phyllis taunts that no one is bluffing. His experiment failed. Your experiment failed. You're a failure. Loser. Sharon tells him Alan would be embarrassed by him. Laurent explodes. Alan? Alan? Alan wasn't worth the ink on his diploma as a therapist. He was the weak one. He had no vision. Becoming Martin, he bellows that he is the one who changed Ashley and the 2 of them. They can deny it all they want, but he heightened their humanity. How can that be a crime? Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe my WSR Media to our channel and stay with us.